yesterday that I'll be here again. Here I am. Wow, and I'm not here alone. My guest is in a studio with me. Wow, today is going to be very awesome, great, and marvelous. Wow, all thanks be to God who has saved us till today, who has made us to be alive up till today. Wow, it's a privilege, and I don't take it for granted. Father, we thank you. I am Janet Ajobiewe. I'm a family coach and I'm a rescue agent on a global mission. This is Family Robust. In case you are new here, this is Family Robust. We have a monthly seminar, webinar rather. We have a monthly webinar. Pardon me. Why am I so anxious? Okay, is it because I have somebody mega in the studio with me? Okay, Janet, calm down. Now, this is Janet Ajobiewe. I have a mandate that says Family Robust is a reality. So every month we do the webinar to sensitize the people on how to achieve this family robust and how to have a robust family, marriage, blissful marriage, an itch-free lifestyle, a profitable parenting, you know. So, but this month, we have dedicated this month's webinar to the women out there, including me. Yeah. So the women say, whoo! So wherever you are watching from the world, from the whole world, I say, welcome to Family Robust. Wow, you're great. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. I have with me in the studio my great guest. Oh, today I'm so privileged. If you know the big fish I caught, you will know that I am so lucky, and God has just been so merciful to me. She almost said no, but because God is behind me, she couldn't resist. She couldn't resist because she's so busy, honestly. We are talking about redefining the essence of beauty, and I had to go into the beauty industry to go and find someone who has an authority in this beauty. Beauty from within, beauty from outside, everything. Beauty, 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 beauty. You hear her. Beauty from speaking too. So she will talk to us about herself. I don't want to introduce her and now belittle her. No. All I know is Sharon is a big, all I know is Ebony is a big fish from Zaron Cosmetics. So let me bring her up. You know how we do it now. Drum roll. Thank you for coming, Ebony. I'm grateful.
Oh my
Ebony,
goodness. Yes, I could hire you as my personal hype woman. That was interesting. Hello, and I should say in this part of the world, it's good evening. So good evening to everyone out there. And I want to start by saying a very big thank you to Janet. And in my head, I call her Mama Janet. I want to say a very big thank you for even just offering this platform. A lot of the times, as people, we have ideas that we don't follow through with. And not only has she followed through, but she has just been gingered and has gotten me gingered. I also want to say happy International Women's Month to every woman out there. This couldn't have been coming at a better time. The series is titled Women Wake Up. Yes. I'll be sharing some pointers. Now, I'll be talking about redefining the essence of beauty. Like Janet said, I'll introduce myself. My name is Ebony Nzimu. I work with Africa's fastest growing cosmetics brands. For those of you out there who heard about us, Down Cosmetics, we're available in several nations. I work in the capacity of strategy and foreign markets head, which means I've had a bit of experience just across borders when it comes to women and beauty. And it would interest you that we all want the same thing. We all want the same thing, regardless of who we are, how old we are, where we live. We all just want to be accepted. Let me start this from the background, yes? And I've made a few notes, so I'm going to keep looking. What is beauty? Yes. Now, the general definition of beauty is it's a combination of style and sensibilities. Now, style would apply to the outside, right? How you wear your hair, how you wear your makeup, how you dress, how you speak, how you present yourself generally. Sensibilities refers to the inside, the way you think, the way your heart reasons, and just your morals and your ideals. Now, beauty essentially would then be the combination of the outside and the inside. Yes?
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to start with a warning because a lot of us get caught in this trap. There is a general idea of beauty as projected by the world media. Now, this beauty focuses on the outside. Not to take anything away from makeup and wigs and jewelry and nice clothes. Even the virtuous woman in Proverbs 31, it tells us she was always adorned beautifully. So it's a part of it, yes? However, true beauty, you look at a woman and you say, wow, this woman is beautiful. More often than not, it's because she's radiating from the inside. She's radiating passion, she's radiating confidence, she's radiating purpose. And even when she's barely wearing makeup or maybe has her hair in a very simple, I like to call shuku style, you know, the weaving, and she's wearing maybe basic Ankara, you see her and you're like, wow, that's the essence of beauty. Now, what are the qualities with which you define yourself? When we get carried away by the world's definition of beauty, we forget that beauty is individual. It really is. I mean, the one who created us all individual. There are no two people who are alike. No two people. And there's a reason for that. This tells me that beauty is varied. Beauty is what you call it. Now, when you're able to define beauty for yourself, you find that you're able to stand in your confidence. You find that you're able to live your life in a way that it's not general, it's not I'm searching for words now, it's not sheep mentality, that's it. It's not sheep mentality. So I want to start with, what do you define, you listening to me, what do you define as beauty? For me, there are certain things I hold as ideals. First and foremost, my relationship with the Holy Spirit. It cannot be compromised. In every aspect of my waking, of my lying down, it cannot be compromised. It defines who I am. It speaks to my substance from within. The other thing that defines me would be motherhood. I have a daughter, she's 9, and it's amazing how much we learn from our children. Yes, we think we know it all, we've seen it all, and then these little ones, they come and they teach us purity. They teach us beauty in its most basic, most innocent form. I enjoy what I do for a living. It's something that gives me purpose. It's something that, I mean, not only does it take care of my lifestyle, but I see how I impact the next woman. And for me, that is key. Besides my lifestyle, these are some of the things that define beauty for me. So what I do is I reach for the ideals in every one of these characteristics. How do I protect my relationship with the Holy Spirit? How do I maintain it? How do I nurture it? The more I give myself to it, the more beautiful I feel on the inside, the more confident I feel on the inside, the more it speaks to my tomorrow, which really is about growth. Yes.
Yes.
How do I manage my relationship with my daughter? How do I manage myself as a working mother? Yes. In all of these cases, I'm reaching for the ideals. And I find that if I can go to bed every night and say, I did the best I can today, truly, I wake up in the morning, I look myself in the mirror, and I'm beautiful.
That is it.
I have no, but again, because, and Mama Jenny said something at the beginning about nobody's perfect, because we're not perfect. Of course, we tend to worry and we tend to strive. And this is really where the insight comes in. Part of being beautiful is just that peace that comes from within, regardless of what you're doing. Oh, you get it right sometimes, you get it wrong sometimes, but do you have the center? Is your center balanced? The truth is, redefining the essence of beauty is finding the meaning of it within your own essence and being intentional about how you use it to impact your world. Now, a wise person once said, the essence of beauty is unity in variety. That means it's not one size fits all. Regardless of what the world media tells us, it is not one size fits all. It also means that you should truly encourage your true self and project confidence and fearlessness. Physical beauty is a big deal. My God, is it a big deal? I work in the beauty industry, and if I was to round off numbers in terms of sales annually, you would find it mind-boggling. We just experienced COVID very recently. Nations across the world suffered during COVID. Sales, beauty sales did not suffer. It really didn't. So what this tells you is everyone out there is women. So let me like me to women. Women out there, are they caught up in the physical? Speaking for myself, right? I have no qualms, and I say absolutely no qualms leaving my house makeup free. As long as my clothes are clean, and my hair doesn't look crazy, and I find that is because I'm confident in who I am. I'm not trying to be anybody else. It's me. And if you take the time to get to know me, you realize that, okay. So I'm talking about substance here. So even with all of the beauty sales and women loving to look good, what is the substance behind that for you? What is underneath all of that? Are you nurturing it? Are you projecting it? Are you growing it? Or are you covering it the same way we cover up with makeup? Something I like to do whenever I lose sight of the woman that I am, and this happens to every woman, life's cares and worries, pressures, family, friends, just life happens to everybody. Do you know what I do? I remember men who I call beautiful. And of all of them, I will list some of them right here. Of all of these women, I don't think any of them really fits in with the world's idea of beautiful. And when I say the world's idea, I'm talking physical, right?
Oh, yes.
These are women who stand in their womanhood. Women like Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, Hillary Clinton, Chimamanda Adichie, Angelina Jolie. I could go on and on and on.
Please mention Janet Ajobiewe.
Janet Ajobiewe, yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So, but you know what I realized? Every single one of these women has had a challenging past. They each have a story. Every single one of them has endured hardships and come through. Every single one of them has written her narrative, has refused to allow the world write her narrative. Every single one of these women, in spite of their history, wow, you see the strength. So that's what it says. You see the strength shining through. You see the confidence. You see how their experiences have molded them into warmer, wiser, more womanly women. Definitely not all about the physical, right? Now, what is your story? What is your story? I was speaking to somebody the other day, and she said, "Oh, Ebony, you never share your story." And I thought it was really interesting. You know why? I like to think that your observation of me living my life is part of my story. And I like to think that the woman I am becoming is a lot more the focus rather than the woman that I have been. Because obviously the prayer is that the older we get, the better we get, right?
Of course, yes.
Now, our stories should be that foundation that drives us, that just drives you, because you don't want to go back. You don't want to be as ignorant as you were. You don't want to be as naive as you were, and you don't want to be. You don't want to be. Should I say lesser than you are now, right? Own your story. Oh, I could sit here and tell you so many stories about myself. But the one story I like to share is, in spite of it all, what is your story? Own your story. So even where it's and also don't let your story harden you. So sometimes we have women who their life experiences have made them harder or weaker, or trauma. I don't think we fully understand the damages of trauma in whatever way, shape, or form. It's important, and this is where the Holy Spirit comes in. It's important to not allow your past experiences, how do I say, ground you. You know, when something grinds you down, it's important to use it instead as fuel to propel you, right?
Yes.
Who are some of the beautiful women in your life? Now, who are some of the women in your life that you look up to? So all of these people that I've mentioned, they're a bit abstract, they're a bit, I haven't met any of them. What I know of them, I know from their books. I read a lot of autobiographies. So who are the women around you that inspire you? And if you're looking for direction and guidance, emulate them. What is it about them that truly inspires you, that makes you look at them in awe? You're able to achieve that and more. The other thing is living your life knowing that there are people who are watching you, who you inspire, and you may not even know it. How are you being intentional about projecting not just the right image, but the right attitudes?
Yes.
And sharing the vision that if I can do it, you can. Now, the beauty that comes from within, it is gentle and it is gracious.
Yes.
Sometimes you see somebody and they say, she's not too fine, but a nice person, no. Such a person can be called ugly.
Of course.
When you stay connected to your essence, to your passions, to your purpose, to your uniqueness, again, speaking to beauty being variety, yes, unity in variety, you find that you just project light. When you project light, when you project energy, when you project peace, you find that people want to be around you, and that in itself is beauty. Now, as our stories and faces are different, so the essence of our beauty differs. In summary, because I'm hoping I can get some questions, we're already 20 minutes in. In summary, I want to encourage us to embrace me. Ebony embrace Ebony truly. Janet embrace Janet truly. But do not ignore that beauty is also physical. So please take care of yourselves. Do you exercise? Do you get involved with, activities, creative, constructive activities? Do you eat well? Do you, okay, so I already mentioned exercise, and they always say drink water, right? Do you drink water? Then when we talk about beauty in terms of makeup and hair, are you wearing the right, they say first impressions and all that. So is it possible that you have somebody else on the inside is it possible that you're different on the inside to what you are on the outside? Does that make sense? So are you wearing the makeup and the hair, and are you wearing the clothes that speak to who you are? Do people misjudge you based on your looks? And you say, oh, people always misjudge me. It could be your outfit, it could be your appearance, right? I always say less is more, but that's for me. Judge no one. Are you somebody who likes the lashes and you like the colors and you like the, how do I say, the extravagant look? But are you as long as it's within your definition of beauty, it still speaks to who you are as a person. Go for it. Go for it. Rock it confidently. And yeah, live a healthy life.
Wow. Sharon, can I tell you something?
Tell me.
You see, I am not a makeup person. I like it when I just do anything little. I don't know how to do it very heavy. So I was just thinking today, I said, God, I am bringing Ebony. Why do I call you Sharon? I've been calling you Sharon, right?
Because of Zaron. Because of where
Zaron. Okay. Let me give you that name. Zaron. Okay, Ebony. Ebony is the right name. So, when I was thinking of coming up live, I was just thinking, God, I hope I hope Ebony will not think, why didn't I do makeup? Like, I just like it very simple.
But you're wearing makeup, but you're wearing makeup to your taste. I can see you're wearing eyeliner. I can see you have lip gloss. I can see you're wearing powder.
Thank you. That is where I am coming to. Like, people define it like when it is not shouting, it is not makeup. When it is not shouting, it is not beauty. And seeing you when you came into the studio, I just laughed. I said, see somebody. See the manager in Zaron Cosmetics. Hey, that I was thinking I will see blue, yellow, and red here. Color combination on the lips.
For some people, Janet, for some people. So this is another thing. What is makeup to you? So the fact that the people who sell the makeup sell it as dramatic doesn't mean we expect it to be dramatic. For some people, you wear makeup as a cover-up. There are actually people who use makeup to cover up the things that they're uncomfortable about. But for someone like me, for someone like you, and for a lot of other women, we wear makeup as an enhancer. Not necessarily. But the truth is, okay, I won't say this. But yes, it really is.
Please say everything. Please say everything. Break all the tables. Don't shake them alone.
It really is your definition of it. Absolutely. I will say one thing for you though. On a bad day, and when I say on a bad day, on a day maybe I didn't sleep well, there's plenty happening. My daughter, she's almost a teenager, so she's going through mood swings. Maybe I'm just stressed. When I wear makeup, everything goes away. Because makeup also makes me feel confident. So I feel like once I've covered my dark eyes, you can't see my dark eyes. So you that you're seeing me, you can't tell that I'm still rocking my world. You can't tell that there's anything disturbing me. So makeup is different into different people. What it shouldn't be is one size fits all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In fact, not making up should not make you feel uncomfortable. If you are the type that does makeup, be comfortable with it. If you are the type that does not do it at all, be comfortable with it. And if you are the type that like it mild, be comfortable with it. It is not,
Absolutely.
don't let it be a lifestyle, like a determinant factor of who you are. Thank you for redefining this beauty. This is the summary of all that you have been saying. And I want to say thank you to you again,
Thank
Ebony.
you. Thank you so
I
much.
want I want to say something again, because there was a time I held an um, offline event. A woman looked at me. I saw that she has been staring at me since I've been speaking. Then later, I just heard that someone busted into cries, and I was like, I had to go. In fact, everywhere became so quiet. It took God for me to take charge. Like, what is happening? What's happening? This woman just stood up. After mud petting and also, she said she's not beautiful. Ah, I said, what? Why will you say you are not beautiful? Why? And this woman, she's in her 40s, not that she's a young girl. She said she's not beautiful. I looked at her, I said, why did you say you are not beautiful? She said, because no man is proposing, because maybe because they say she doesn't do makeup, she doesn't fix wig and all sorts. She felt really bad. In case I have any audience watching you now that always feel like that, Ebony, please talk to them. This is you, that Zaron Cosmetics, speaking to us about our beauty and glory, redefining the essence of beauty. Please speak to us. Speak to the women.
Okay, so I will first say beauty has a lot to do with confidence. A lot to do with confidence. I remember when I was in secondary school, the second, because we changed schools at some point, the second secondary school that I was going to, we used to cut our hair. So me and my sisters, we used to carry short hair. When I look back at those pictures today, I was so beautiful. But you know why? Because I didn't see anything wrong with having short hair. Now, as an adult, you hardly find me cut my hair. I mean, I have friends who carry low cut and they rock it, but I would not feel confident having short hair. Because for me, definition of beauty for me is tied to long hair, right? But that is me. So speaking to this woman, I would say, what's your definition of beauty, my darling? It's not what the world says it is. But you, when do you feel at your most beautiful? I have brothers. I had a father. I have a husband. I have interactions with the men folk. Not one of them. And yes, men are visual creatures and they like what looks good and all of that. But not one of them would tell you, oh wow, she's beauty on the outside and empty on the inside, and so therefore I'm okay. That never happens. That never happens. Men marry a woman who they know can bring up their children. And when you are empty on the inside, it doesn't matter what's going on the outside. Forget social media. Because a lot of the problems.
Please say it again. Please say it again. Forget
social media.
Did you hear? Forget.
Social media. A lot of the problem these days with the younger generation is what they see and they believe it's real. It is not. It really isn't. I would say work on yourself. This is not about any man. It's not about any woman, it's about you. When you say redefine the essence of beauty, what is essence? Essence is the root of something. Nobody else knows your roots but you. The same way nobody else knows my roots but me and the Holy Spirit, thank God. So work on yourself. What are the things that make you happy? What are the things that bring you joy? What are the things that make you confident? What are the things that I don't think I've ever seen a woman and she's, actively pursuing her purpose. The joy of that, the energy of that is enough to radiate beauty unlike any other. What words are you speaking to yourself? What words are you allowing to be spoken to you? So it really is about yourself, working on yourself, working on your heart. Who told you you're not beautiful? Who is that person?
I don't know. I don't know, because she said because men are not proposing, men are not coming. That's why she feels she's not beautiful. So because you are not married, you think you are not beautiful? How?
The God who created, I always go back to this, to the beginning, because in the beginning, everything He created, He called it good.
Beautiful. Yeah.
And we, you and me, we are specially created. What does that tell you? So I would say it starts with you. It starts with understanding your purpose, your personal purpose, even before being tied to somebody. I'm sorry, but if you're not a happy person and you get married thinking marriage will make you happy, my darling, it's the recipe for major disaster.
Recipe for major disaster.
Yes. So you have to start with you. Very important. Build yourself. Speak the right words to yourself. Affirm yourself. Find the things that give you passion. Engage with people who will build you up. That's also very important. Surround yourself with the right people. And then lean on the Holy Spirit. I mean, is there anything impossible for God? Nothing. Part of faith is believing. In fact, all of faith is believing. So yes. And then if you decide that you now want to enhance with makeup, it has to be your choice. Because if it's not, you got tired. Yes.
Another thing I want to say something that is so funny. It's about myself. Because this webinar, I'm also learning from it. No one is an island of knowledge. I remember in my church we used to have an annual program, yearly program, Shiloh. So in the year 2000, Shiloh 2000, that's about 21 years ago, I remember that I went to Canaan land. And when Bishop Oyedepo was telling us to write what we want and all sorts, do you know that part of my prayer point was, God, I want to be beautiful. Jesus. I wrote it and
he answered your prayers because I'm looking at a very beautiful woman right now. So
thank you. Thank you so much. But do you know that mentality, thank God it didn't even actually grow with me. Because if you can go to something, a yearly event, and one of the things you can ask for is, God, I want to be beautiful. I don't know. I think that there are a lot of major things to think about. There are a lot of major things to think about. Impacting lives, in fact, beautifying the lives of the people. Achieving greatness in career, in business, those things, once you see, I have learned my lesson. Like you rightly said, you said the days that you don't feel really good, you do makeup to enhance yourself. I'm saying this because of those that are watching me now and those who will watch later. Please don't allow makeup products define your life. I really appreciate Ebony for saying the truth. Sincerely, we are going to patronize Zaron product. In fact, I will beg you to please come to Burkina Faso. That one we'll talk about it later.
We want to come, absolutely, yes.
I would beg you to please come around, because beauty, we need to be beautiful, truly. I enjoy it when I feel beautiful, when I see myself in a glazed picture, like this is babe, man. But most importantly, this thing called makeup should not define your essence in life. It shouldn't. That's what Ebony has been saying. My people, let us wake up. Women, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Woman, wake up.
Woman, wake up, wake up. There are many great things to do, mega things to get done. Instead of thinking you are not beautiful, when you are great, nobody will say you are not beautiful. When you are fulfilling vision, nobody will say you are not beautiful. They will talk about your kindness, they will talk about your greatness,
yes.
they will talk about so many things.
Humanity, not about contribution to humanity.
Yes. Not about.
This is the thing I want to add here. When you spoke about the feelings of so many years ago, and today you're here and you're speaking to women, right?
Yes.
You've come full circle. So I liken it to that young girl who thought she was an ugly duckling, but today she's speaking to other young girls and telling them, you are beautiful.
Yes.
This is what our work should be about. This is what our contribution should be about, rather, to be that person that you needed when you were younger. There's nothing too big about you're walking down the road, you see a woman and you like her hairstyle and you say, oh, I love your hairstyle. That brightens any woman's day. There's nothing too big about you see a woman in church and you say, oh, I love your outfit. That woman will be floating on air all day. So please, let's be who we need sometimes, because as you give it into the world, it will come back to you. It will absolutely come back to you. So part of our focus and our drive should really be a contribution to humanity in whatever way, shape, or form. Truly, that makes a beautiful woman.
Thank you. Please, we have been talking about makeup. We have been talking about the inbuilt, the character, and all sorts. Please, I want you to talk again about fitness, shape. You see, even me, I still struggle with that. There was I think some time ago, we went into a clothing mall, and my husband wanted to buy me a gown. So I removed my clothes. I don't know what happened to their mirror. I don't know. They made me look so fat. Like, I looked at myself.
Sometimes they have those kind of mirrors.
You said?
They have those kind of mirrors. They're mirrors that make you look more attractive, and mirrors that, can do the opposite. Yes.
You said, though, that is what happened. Thank you. I almost fell into that trap. In fact, I fell, but my husband brought me out. I looked at myself and said, where did all this fat came out? God, all these things. Do you know that I wore the clothes, I didn't feel good. I was like, Jesus, I am fat. I am fat. And this thing really entered my head. Like, I wanted to do the exercise beyond what I could endure. Until my husband said, "Hey, baby, don't kill yourself. You are not fat. And even if you are fat, please, is it the media that said it's only a slim woman that makes sense in life?" He told me categorically, he said, "Baby, if you are fat, you are fat. I love it like that. If you
Right?
are slim, you are slim. I love it like that." Ha! I said, "Thank you, Jesus." I looked at him and I felt so safe again. Now, please, Ebony, help me to speak to the women. Let them feel safe. Let them feel safe. It is not when you are fat or thin. Some feel too slim. They want to add weight. Some feel too fat. They want to reduce. What is the problem in this world for? Please speak to my people.
So first of all, I think it comes natural. I mean, first of all, we are aware that none of us are perfect. So I think it comes naturally to sit down and say, oh, this one is like this, that one is like this, here is like it's I think it's natural because we realize that we're not indeed perfect. However, I will say to start with, please live a healthy lifestyle as much as possible. I mean, for me, when I think about my lifestyle, I really do it because I want to live long. I want to be there for my daughter. I want to carry my grandchildren. I want to live a full life. And I know if I start now, since I've started now, hopefully, with the grace of God, I will get it. Having said that, what do we call a healthy lifestyle? We all have different metabolisms. I know it seems like, and I'm sure everybody can relate, when you were younger, you probably could eat a mountain. I work with a lot of beautiful young women, most of them younger than me. They eat a lot. These girls, they eat and they don't put on weight. Do you know what I do? I'll come out and say, "Hi, you're very annoying. See all the things you're eating. You're eating cake, you're eating." But you know what? I still say to myself, okay, is it cake you want? What is it really? Is it cake? I can't even eat cake. I'm lactose intolerant, right? So when you say a healthy lifestyle, are you eating the right things? Are you eating more vegetable, more fish? Are you drinking water? Are you sitting down and eating everything that causes your fat? Are you taking care of your heart? Using the right kind of oil, exercising. I'm a huge advocate for exercise. But you know why? It helps my mind. When I exercise, I'm sorting through everything I have to do. I am praying. It's a time I used to pray. And the other benefit is I'm hopefully maintaining the body I want. Now, I thought it was very funny when your husband said, if you're slim, if you're fat, I love you. That's a man who loves you. That's a man who has seen the substance, who has seen the essence, right?
Yes.
So please hear me loud and clear. If your lifestyle is one where you diet and you exercise and all of those things, if you're happy with it, thumbs up. If your lifestyle is one where you don't exercise so much or you eat healthy, the goal is to live a healthy lifestyle. That's the goal. Women, our skin loses elasticity as we grow older. I mean, for every woman here who has had a child or has children, my darling, don't say noisy. So when your body stretches, it's up to you. You can walk to, although some things you can never get back the way it was, but you can put in the work to a point where you are confident again, not to a point where you are killing yourself because, like Janet said, there's a definition of beauty. That definition of beauty, have you seen supermodels? Have you seen the way they look? Have you seen any of them up close and personal? Have you spent time with any of them? They might look like the world says we should look, but most of them are sad and depressed and killing themselves just to look a certain way. To each their own, I always say. But even within that, let it be your choice, your happiness, your comfort. Please. Please.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh wow. Ebony, thank you. You have delivered so many women. We never can tell how many women we have delivered. When I said my husband said he loves me when I'm fat, when I'm thin, whether I think actually what he wanted was he wanted me to feel confident about myself, because I knew it was already affecting me. I was like, what's happening? I was talking about weight that time. And since then, I even just made up my mind that I'm not talking about it again. But this healthy lifestyle that you talked about is one thing that we should encourage ourselves. That's the truth. That's the truth. Yesterday night, I wanted to make, I think, tea for my daughter. So I wanted to taste it. As my husband saw, he said, "Hey, baby, in the night?" I said, "No, I just wanted to taste." He thought I wanted to drink, like to drink it. This is the same man that said he loves me when I'm fat.
But he's also looking out for you in his own way.
Yes, yes. It doesn't mean we should now live a careless life. Our confidence should not be shifted, should not be affected by whoever or however we look or we are. That's just another thing that Ebony is trying to say now, and really I say thank you again, because when you talk about makeup, our outlook, when you talk about our character, inward look, you talk about our shape, it will, once we are not taking charge, it will affect our mentality, our mindset.
Everything starts here.
Everywhere, because once you in a place you are supposed to walk well, you see others walking that maybe you feel you are fat, then you see others walking so smart, you allow them to walk in front, then you will be coming behind. All those things are affecting most women. Women, wake up. Woman, wake up. Woman, wake up. Woman, wake up. We need your mind. We need, see, the world needs you. It doesn't need your face alone. The world needs you, your person. We need more women to wake up. We need more women in career, in politics. We need more women at the top. At the top, we need more women. Okay. Thank you so much. Let me say thank you to you for coming. I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful. I said it wasn't easy for you. You're still at work, I know, because you told me. I really say thank you. And please mark it. I want you to come to Burkina Faso.
Thank you so much. And you know, before we came on live, I said, "Oh my God, I'm these answers." Are you like, I've enjoyed this. I've truly enjoyed this. And if my words have been able to speak to even one person, then it's all be worth it. Thank you so much. I'm truly honored. Truly honored.
God bless you. I'm grateful. God bless you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. So please, I'll see you later in 5 minutes in the studio.
Bye.
Hello, my viewers. Today has been so fantastic. You know, I told you that Ebony is coming with a richness of mind. I told you she's so great. She's a great woman. She has told us the truth. I'm telling you, she has told us the truth. Please let us listen to this again and again. If you need to invite someone to come and listen, it is necessary. It is necessary. We listen. By God's grace, tomorrow again we'll be here. The same time, if you are using West African time, GMT +1 is 6. GMT is 5 p.m. That's Nigeria time, and those who use the same as Nigeria is 6 p.m. Burkina Faso, Ghana, and the light we are 5 p.m. So by 5 p.m. tomorrow here, I will be here again, and I'll bring somebody who is into medical practice to come and speak to us. Women and our health, we need to work on it. We need confidence as well in our health. We need help with our health. So tomorrow, I'll bring a woman who is doing well, who is flourishing in our field to come and talk to us again. Woman, wake up! Woman, wake up! I know we are not sleeping, but I'm just charging us again. Wake up, wherever you need to wake up. Thank you for having me. Thank you for watching. God bless you. I am Janet Ajobi again. I am a family coach and I am a rescue agent on the global mission. See you again tomorrow. See you tomorrow.